Breakout 002. I can sense it. I can smell it. I can almost taste the event. But I know for a lot of us, there's a lot more work to do. And me, I'm just getting better every single day. But the funny thing is, I'm just getting started. I am. But I want to take a moment real quick to express my gratitude for all the support, all the positive messages, and the outpouring that I've received ever since announcing that I will be making my boxing debut. So, my thank you, my appreciation is returned to all of those that sent the kind messages. Even to the ones that are trying to call me out, trying to say they knocked me out. Y'all could not walk in my shoes even if you had the chance. And if for some reason you could fill my shoes, you wouldn't be able to put in half the work that I'm putting in to be able to make that walk to the ring. And even if you could make that work, you wouldn't make the walk to the ring because you would give up when it's time. And even if you could pull yourself to make that walk to the ring, as soon as that bell rings, life gets real. Life switches. And it goes from just normal everyday content making to real fights. And that's what I'm going to be in September. In my backyard. It's funny, Breakout started in the backyard, but it's funny how it turns out my debut will be in my backyard of the great state of Georgia. I'm so excited. I really am. Because now the pressure's on. Now the challenge is real. To make sure I go out there and perform, I go out there and dominate, and I go out there and make a statement. And in September, that's what I will do. So, who, you may ask, am I fighting? Some people may know, some people may not. But I'm here to tell you. So my opponent on the night will be Mr. BM Saucy. Some know him by BM Saucy, some know him by Saucy. I think his parents named him Brandon. I don't care at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, they could have put anybody in front of me, and I was going to do the same thing that I'm going to do that night, and that's perform like I always do. Always perform at the end of the day. No questions asked, no excuses needed. So you ask, what motivates me so much to take this fight? To keep on fighting? The mental. Because 85% mental this sport is. And I get a lot of voices in my head. I got a lot of doubt in my head that's telling me I can't do it. I got the voices in my head saying, give up, give up, give up. But guess what? I'm not going to give up. I can't. This is like a drug to me. Anything I set my mind to, I am going to achieve it. I'm destined for greatness at the end of the day. So they could have put anybody across from me. But at the end of the day, I know I'm not only fighting BM Saucy, but because this is such a big moment for me, I'm not only fighting him, I'm fighting myself. I am getting in the ring with the old me. And I'm going to put him to sleep. Now, BM Saucy, I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to be respectful and say, no matter how it is, whether it's by referee stoppage, whether it's by a clear knockout, whether it's even by judges' points, I'm coming for that W, and I'm not leaving with anything less. But when I'm fighting myself as well, I'm putting myself to sleep. I'm putting the old me to sleep. I'm putting bed, and I'm putting to rest all of the doubt. No more doubt. No more voice in my head. I'm going to silence them all when I win. When my hand is raised up high. Because in the gym, that's the only moment I can think of. Every morning, I'm reimagining the fight over and over and over again. Different scenarios, different ways I come out, different techniques. I am imagining the fight in every single possibility. Now, granted, anything can happen in a fight, but I just don't see myself losing. I don't see myself giving up. I see myself coming to perform and to dominate and to make a statement. Because my window of opportunity is getting shorter and shorter and shorter day by day. So I know I just have a little bit of time to make a statement in this world. Mr. Saucy, he's got the whole world in the palm of his hand. He's got time on his side. You know why? He just graduated high school. He's not even 20 years old yet. He's got the whole world in front of him. He's still got a whole life to live. Me, I'm 25 years old. 25. I'm 5 years away from 30. I'm 25 years away from 50. And I'm a quarter of the way to 100. So I can promise you right now that my window of opportunity makes me even hungrier, makes me want this as much as I can. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Saucy, but I just don't think he needs it. I just don't think he wants it as much as me. Because in September, on that faithful night, when I put to sleep all the voices in my head, when I take my W, I'm going to do it in the kingdom. I'm going to do it in my kingdom. I'm going to take my place on my throne. I'm going to place my hand upon thy scepter. The crown will be placed upon thy head. And we shall let the coronation commence. Because Breakout 002, they're calling back to the ring, but I'm calling it something else. Breakout 002, thy kingdom come. I'm coming for what's mine. I ain't leaving with anything.